when you begin to call him Father Abraham, it's because of the faith that he exemplified in God. Having not seen, but yet believing.
Yes, sir.
He trusted that God was faithful to do what he said, and he moved with fear.
That's right.
Isn't that right? This is how he became a friend of God. Now he began to tell us now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things
not seen,
whereby the elders obtained
a good report.
Listen at verse 6.
Amen. Mm-hmm. But without faith.
Listen, but without faith. So if it's now faith, now you got but without faith.
That's right.
You got a now faith, right now faith, and a but without faith. Non-existent.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's saying, but without faith,
it is impossible to please him.
There's no way in the world. That's why when you go to this 5th chapter, he's going back to and read, wherefore we're justified by faith. So this is what the Lord looks at with us. When you trust, when you believe what his words say, you will do it. Unlike the world do, they try to use a rationality to the word. They read some, what is it exactly? I had a lady, well, Barbara called me this week, and I probably find me a new barber, so those of you that's good, call me if you would. Had a barber beside me, started talking about all preachers mess around. I don't bother people, except when I'm in here and on YouTube. But he shouldn't have let that came out of his mouth. I lost it. He said, he said, what preacher ain't that don't mess around? I said, I don't mess around. I said, I'm going to stop your mouth, and you a preacher? I told him, get the book. He said, you perfect. I said, get the book. He said, I'm asking you a question. I said, I don't want to tell you what my mouth said. I said, get the book.
That's right.
I'll let you see if I'm perfect.
That's right.
I can tell you anything. Let's see what the book said about it.
Right.
I said, now what his commandments say, I don't go against that.
That's right.
I said, when God say don't do something, I don't do that. Now you be the judge whether I'm perfect.
Amen.
Ain't that right?
Right.
Jesus never answered them on. He asked him, was he the Christ? He never went around and said, you know I'm Jesus Christ, right? He let him say no. When Pilate said he was king, he said, you said it.
I'll say it.
That man said, you perfect. I said, let's see what the book say. What the Bible command and instruct, and I know it say that. I said, I don't go against that.
That's right.
I'd be a transgressor.
Amen.
Isn't that right?
That's right.
We lay down and let these people know this is the only standard been set up. I told too many hypocrites carry this Bible going too many different ways.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
And I had a lady, he called me with another lady. She want to know about weighing pants. I said, the Bible said a woman should not wear that. But who said that? Peter? I said, no, Moses said it. Mm-hmm. Why did he say it? I said, because God told him to say it.
That's right.
Who he talking to? I said, he was talking to the men and the women.
That's right.
He told the man, don't put on the woman garment, told the woman, but I don't get pants. I said, they were made for a man, and he said, don't wear them. So you said I'm going to hell? I said, no, the book said you're going to hell.
That's it.
She said, you going to sit here and tell me I'm going to go to hell for wearing pants? I said, he said you're abomination. What that mean? I said, he said you utterly detestable.
That's right.
So let me get this straight. I'm going to hell if I wear pants. I said, yes, ma'am. Nobody getting by. But see, they want to use logic to try to figure who's he talking with. He said, I can do all things through Christ. You never heard nobody talking about who was the Lord talking to and what was going on at that time. Pressed down, running over. Don't nobody want to go investigate who he was talking to, what was going on then. Isn't that right? Everybody, when something don't affect or something don't condemn people's behavior, it's easy for people to love it.
Yes, sir.
When the word come to correct and to convict people, people don't want correction.
That's right.
That's why the Bible teaches in the book of Proverbs, correction is grievous to him that forsaketh the way.
Yes, sir.
If you're not trying to live holy, this is the worst thing you ever hear.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that right? It's a hard doctrine to you. That's why I told the way of a transgressor is hard. Isn't that right? That's why Jesus said, my yoke is easy, my burden light. The things you will suffer in him being a saint, I assure you, you got it better than somebody sitting out in the world. These people don't have nobody to call on in the day of trouble.
That's right.
In Proverbs 18:10, he told us the name of the Lord is a strong tower.
Yes,
he said the righteous run in it and we saved.
That's right.
That's why we get all the preeminence and honor to his name. We know it's a resting place in that name. That's a hiding place in that name. Isn't that right?
Yes.
The Bible declared to us. He know he's going to be a hiding place for the saint, not for the wicked man.
That's right.
No wicked man can hide in God because there's no sin in God.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
That's why he told that every man that name the name of Christ, he's supposed to depart from iniquity.
Yes, sir.
You got no business testifying you in Christ committing no sin.
That's right. That's
Isn't that right?
Amen.
I thank God for holiness.
Holiness.
Ain't nothing else.
That's right.
Listen, he said, but without faith, listen what he said. And Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 6. But without faith,
it is impossible to please him.
nowhere in the world. You can get extra money. You can sing. You can play guitars and drums and piano. He said it's impossible. You can fast and pray. He said it is impossible, which means you don't have the ability. I can't recognize any behavior that you manifest toward me when you do not have faith.
That's right.
There's a lot of people do what you said, but they don't do it by faith.
That's right.
They don't trust them. Let me tell the devil, get you what he'll say. I trust God, I just don't trust him. But you listen to me teach his word, you a fool.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that right? You ain't got no faith in God.
That's right.
Let me tell you, God ain't coming down here and revealing none of these people unless he going to do it. He going to show it. He said, the Lord do it himself. He revealed it to his servant, the prophets.
Yes, sir.
The Lord ain't going to show it. He ain't going to run around just be showing. If he show a member something, he going to show it for the edification of the church.
That's
I'm going
right.
to show it to you, Brother Kerry, and don't you tell nobody and just you. You already know that ain't God.
That's right.
Because there ain't no
Amen.
spirit he going to give. He going to get it. It's going to be for correction for everybody.
Amen.
It's going to be for edification for everybody. He give a tongue, it's going to be for everybody. Isn't that right? All that he did, he gave it for the edification. Even with the faith that Abraham had, it was for the edification for the church today.
Yes, sir.
That's what the scripture come for.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that right? That the man of God may be perfect.
That's right.
If the scripture make the man of God perfect, don't tell me it's not going to perfect the people.
That's right.
Because he's got to instruct the people.
Yes, sir.
It's for instruction in righteousness, for
Yes, sir.
correction, for reproof.
Amen.
Isn't that right? That's why we always got to revert back to the scripture.
Yes,
right.
sir.
Don't let nobody sit around and be wicked and tell you they got peace. He said there is no peace, said my God, to the wicked.
Amen.
They always going to be tormented and troubled.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
I was talking to Brother Yard about a situation. He was telling me about it. He said, sound like trouble in there. I said, got to be trouble. It's wicked. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
I said, it's got to be trouble.
sir.
He said, I can hear it in the background, Pastor. Something didn't sound right. It's got to be trouble when you're wicked.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
Don't you know God will come here, sit and lose and let the wicked look like he got peace? God got trouble for the wicked.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
The wicked can't call on that day, call on that name in no day of trouble.
Amen.
Isn't that right?
That's right.
Think about that Proverbs 14 and by 36. 14:34. I thank the Lord. Give me 14:12 first. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
I thank the Lord for the truth tonight.
Thank God.
I thank the Lord for the church.
Yes, sir.
If I didn't first, we always give honor to the Most High God, whose name is Yah. To his son Yeshua.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
To every preacher that named the name of Christ standing on the word.
Yes, sir.
Every baptized believer called to be saints in Christ
Yes,
Jesus.
sir.
Thank God for the will of God church.
Thank God.
We standing tonight, got a stamp.
That's
Amen.
right.
Yes, sir.
Talking to Brother Brandon earlier, he was talking to a lady in the hospital, so I just called to get the address. So I'm talking to a lady, said she want to come to the church. I said, thank the Lord. He done put a boom on her head, though. Isn't that right? She told me, keep preaching. I'm like, Paul, I was already forward to do that.
Yes, sir.
People say, I just called to encourage you, said, keep preaching the word. Just like Paul, I was already forward to do it. You ain't done wrong because you tell me to be encouraged. I appreciate the Lord tell me to go, I'm going to keep going.
Amen.
I get a bunch of calls a day, and folk call me, Pastor Smell, who do you think? Click delete. I don't think I'm a listening foolishness. Let me tell you, click delete. I ain't going to go through and listen to all that foolishness. I'm standing on the wall.
That's
I hear somebody say, thank God for you preaching the word uncompromising. That we need. I said, that's Lord talking now. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In there, he said, my sheep, no, I know they ain't here. Boy, have no hypocrite calling me.
Amen.
Evangelist, prophet, bishop. Babe, delete. Too many titles. You don't even know what you are. Hang this phone up.
Yes, sir.
Evangelist, prophet, apostle, all that junk. Shut your mouth. Isn't that right? Listen to Proverbs 14 and 12. Listen to the book.
There is a way.
There is a way.
We seem it right unto a man.
Listen what he's saying.
But the end thereof
Or what?
are the ways of
I
death.
tell the church tonight, a whole lot of people doing some things, and they think that the way of God, he said there's a way that seemed right.
That's right.
Ain't that right? There's a lot of interpretation of the Bible that seem right, but the end are the ways of death. I got some of them, they be reading, trying to study and get some understanding, go through the Bible. They ain't going to get nothing because God ain't going to give it to them. They're going to give it to the preacher.
That's
Yes,
right.
He got to X me out and every other preacher. If he give you understanding through you reading on your own and he don't use it through the preacher, he done went against his own words.
Yes, sir.
That ain't saying it no now. I ain't teaching it no sin to read the Bible. I got someone be trying to read it. The Lord did it with me. He showed me. God ain't showed you. Then shut your mouth. He's showing you nothing outside of what I'm teaching you.
That's
and
right.
folk don't realize ain't nowhere in the world. A shepherd had a sheep keep bad. Otherwise, he trying to leave. She done bah. We need to go like kill that sheep. Kill that sheep. That sheep gonna mess the fold up after a while. Isn't that right?
Amen.
Kill it. Isn't that right? They used to do that with chicken. Then that chicken jump up there and roost like a rooster. You look at old people, they'll tell you what they do, mother. They kill that chicken. That chicken jump up there and do the same thing. They really try to. Them folk didn't kill no time. They said, get that chicken and kill it. It think it's a rooster. You got that sheep trying to run into a bag, kill it. It think it's a pastor. Isn't that right?
That's right.
Let me tell you something. Don't let